We begin tonight with the legal battle over President Trump's order to send National Guard troops to cities governed by Democrats to protect immigration facilities and ICE agents. A federal judge in Oregon has temporarily blocked deployments to Portland, and an Illinois judge is weighing whether to block troops from entering Chicago. CBS's Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Sganga joins us now. So, Nicole, what's going on, and why is the president trying to send these troops to these cities?
Yeah, John, what's going on is legal ping pong. And in his latest move, President Trump says that if courts permanently block his National Guard deployments, he may even invoke the Insurrection Act, which is a rarely used law allowing presidents to send federal troops to U.S. cities without state approval. John, to give our viewers a sense of this moment in history, in just 8 months, Trump has sent or tried to send troops to 5 cities, more than twice as many times as the last 9 presidents combined. The president has publicly ordered Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to use full force if necessary to protect ICE facilities and federal property where protesters have gathered, some clashing with federal law enforcement agents, especially at night. But local governors and city leaders in places like Chicago and Portland have accused the federal government of ratcheting up the temperature, sending tactical teams into cities who conduct immigration raids and use crowd control tactics like tear gas.
So on the legal front, can you give us a sense of where things stand? I know there are different courts, and you've also just mentioned the Insurrection Act, which he's only played footsie with that idea. But give us a sense of what the courts have said.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And so far, federal judges seem skeptical that these relatively limited protests, John, amount to real unrest, let alone a federal emergency. Legal experts tell CBS News these authorities are relatively untested, but they're reserved for incidents like the 1992 LA riots or January 6th. And they argue protests, even large ones, are not the same thing as state and local police being overwhelmed. That domestic deployment of the military has always been a last resort. So in Oregon, a federal judge has temporarily blocked the deployment to Oregon for 2 weeks, calling the president's determination simply untethered to the facts. And a federal judge in Chicago says she needs more answers first. She's given the U.S. government until Wednesday night to say when troops will arrive, where they'll be sent, and what their mission will actually be.